to get motivated during lockdown. Ways to motivate yourself during lockdown. I just went on YouTube to do some research because I wanted to make a video that could help a lot of people that would be relevant right now. And that search term come up and I wanted to do a video on that anyway. So in this video I'm going to share all the ways in which I've motivated myself throughout the entire lockdown and how I've stayed positive during a very challenging, difficult time. I'm going to share those ways with you, and you're going to do two things. You're going to apply the ways in which methods that I've used that have really helped me, and you'll see if they help you, and if they don't, they don't. If they do, they do. So first question I've got to ask you, this question is going to determine your success, your life, your happiness, and every feeling that you want to feel as opposed to every feeling that you don't want to feel. So no one wants to feel down in lockdown. No one wants to feel depressed and anxious and super in your head and super introverted. Everyone wants to feel good about themselves. First question is, do you want to be motivated? Now think about that. That will challenge you for a second, because this is a question that came to me. Do you want to be motivated? Because you have to have the want. Because if you don't have the want to be motivated, then you're not going to be motivated. You have to have the desire. So you have to understand what would actually trigger motivation. So I'll share one of my ways in which helped me to answer this question. My one was, do I want to go through the negative things that I've been through in the past? Lessons that I've learned from not taking action, from not being accountable, from putting things off, from making excuses, from getting down about myself, from thinking about the past, letting things that other people have said bother me, getting addicted to porn, getting addicted to junk food, getting obsessed with too much social media, staying up too late, not getting up early enough, not being domesticated enough in my apartment, putting things off. I've already been through that. I know what the consequences are. They're very, very bad and dark and negative. So my motivation was, I don't want to go back to old ways. I want to be better. I want to be excited. I want to enjoy life. I want to do as much action as I can possibly take in lockdown. I want to do everything I can, so I know I give it everything I got. And anything else that I can't deal with, that's out of my hands, I have to accept that. So you have to find all these things in yourself. You need a reason. My reason was, I just told you, I didn't want to go back. I don't want to go through those depressions again and feeling like I'm not good enough. I want to go forward. I want to learn from my mistakes. But it might be different for you. Your motivation might be different. Your motivation might be to prove someone else wrong. It might be something else. It might be to get very good at a certain skill. But it doesn't matter what it is, as long as you can understand what gives you the want to be motivated. Because if you say, I should be motivated in lockdown, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing bad habits, I shouldn't be being negative, I should be getting up and doing things, I can't be bothered, then you're not going to be bothered. But if you say, I should do it and I want to do it, so you have to have the want. No one can force you, I can't do that, no one can. So if you've got the want, then you'll do it, you'll find motivation. Anyway, these are the things that I did. First thing I done, I created an action plan. An action plan is, I got a pad of paper and I wrote down small specific goals that I needed to do and that I wanted to do during lockdown that would make me feel good, that would make me accountable, that would take away the burden of anxiety or suffering as an introvert. I'm a natural introvert. I'm guessing you probably are. Introverts are amazing. Introverts are the most talented people throughout history. They're great thinkers. But introverts get in their own way. So of course we need to push ourselves and be a bit more extroverted. So there's nothing wrong with being an introvert, but there is a balance. So I got an action plan. I started writing down small things. I knew if I could do small things in lockdown, if I could do small little daily tasks, I could build the confidence, the courage, the desire and the motivation to do the bigger ones. So the first one for me was to get up earlier in the morning. Doesn't matter if I stay up late, get up a little bit earlier than I usually, even an hour earlier. So if I usually get up at 10 a.m, get up at 9, or 12 a.m, get up at 11. First goal, get up early. Next one, clean the apartment. As soon as I wake up, obviously give myself a chance to wake up, get out of my introverted state. You probably go through the same. Get a bit social, check my phone, maybe check social media, hoover the carpet, take the rubbish out. If you're American, the trash, wash up, have some fruit, make a peppermint tea, something healthy, and then go out, do some washing, get things that I need to get for the house, washing up, liquid, food, a drink, milk, tea, bread, food. These little things, every time I've done these little things, I started to feel better about myself. I started to feel more motivated. My next goal was also not to watch pornography. I've done a lot of videos during lockdown, and a big way for me to do that is to help people on my YouTube channel, people around the world. So to follow my passion's teaching, making videos. I do like teaching in person, but obviously because of the social distancing and lockdown, we were limited. So I wanted to take advantage of the time that we do have. So you have to think in an intelligent way, you have to get organised. And that's what the action plan does for you. So get your action plan, don't copy mine, it's got to be tailor-made to you. You can use some of my ones if it's right for you. So those were the basics. My next one was I want to get fit during lockdown. Because like I said to you before, in the past, I allowed myself to get unfit. I allowed myself to get overweight, out of shape. I didn't want to make that mistake again. So the gyms are not open, don't need a gym. 500 push-up challenge, one of the best ways I've found in lockdown to stay motivated. And the motivation from that challenging experience of the 500 push-ups spreads into every area of your life. My next motivation was to be more social on social media with friends, be more positive, make phone calls, and then to go out to the park, go for a walk, and then to make YouTube videos. So many things, and then to educate myself. I learned how to edit during lockdown. I learned 2 skills. I learned editing, which I didn't think I could do, right? So I want you to learn something you don't think that you can do because you've got time on your hands. And I learned how to film more professional YouTube videos because I always used to pay and hire cameramen to do my videos for me. I'm very good on camera. I've been doing it for 10 years, but I didn't know how to edit videos, to get the lighting right, to study a basic level of filming and photography. Amazing, I loved it, so passionate about it. So find passion, find things that you enjoy, and motivation is all these things, as well as listen to motivational people. Every single day I listen to Les Brown, I listen to positive music, classical music, a little bit of rap music, a little bit of rock music, music that I like, positive people. I listen to at least a segment every day for an hour. Rocky music, Rocky films, some of the Jean-Claude Van Damme films. Take in positive things. It gives you motivation. So these are all the ways in which I've stayed motivated in lockdown, and I hope that they work for you. And hopefully this video might inspire you actually to come up with something that I didn't think about in this video. So, challenge yourself. A lot of the guys on my channel are working on quitting their porn addiction. I haven't watched pornography once during lockdown. I'm proud of myself because I've obviously watched it before in the past. I don't want to go back to it, which is why I'm helping other people. So working on those skills is important. Phoning friends, doing a WhatsApp call, Skype call, working on your craft, studying, reading, whatever you enjoy, music. There are actually a lot of things you can look. How many things? Oh, I forgot. When I complete my goals, I set new ones. I did it last week already. It was to hire a bike in London. They have the Santander bikes, wherever you live in. And I went for a cycle for 2-3 hours every day for a week. That was another challenge I gave. I'm all about challenges because this is where you get motivation from, and the joy, the satisfaction from setting a goal, wanting to reach the goal, and then doing it. Fantastic, gives you more confidence. So you can grow during lockdown. If you're into spiritual growth, you can do that. All the things I've just said to you will give you spiritual growth or inner growth or confidence. If you're suffering with mental health, all these things will help. If you want to quit your porn addiction, if you want to become more social, if you want to figure out what you want to do in your life, this is the time. Get motivated, get inspired, get empowered. Washing your clothes every day, putting on clean clothes, showering, taking care of yourself. I know my hair's got a little bit long, but we can't do much about that, right? I still wash it and condition it and take care of myself. So these are all ways in which you can stay motivated, and talk to positive people. Don't spend time with negative people or watch things online, and want to be a role model for other people, a good example. So that's it. That's how I stayed motivated, and I continue, especially making these YouTube videos, all right, and helping people, not just thinking about myself. Obviously, you have to think about you. You're human, you've got to take care of you. But you don't have to be entirely selfish. You can help other people in many ways. You can give to the homeless, when I've been going out during lockdown, I've still been social because people have been social with me whilst maintaining social distance, following the rules. You can still talk to one another, obviously, in shops, and a really positive response. You know, staying as social as possible so you don't get too lonely. It's important, all right? Become fearless. I hope this video helped you. Let me know. I'll make more videos. And this is how I've stayed motivated during lockdown and found motivation, understanding how I work, what motivates me. Let me know if this video helped you. Let me know if there's like one thing I said, and come back to the video after you've applied the teaching and let me know your progress, all right?